have several suggestions of great places to meet men, and depending on your preferences, your situation, and where you are in the whole dating game, there are specific ones that I would suggest for you. However, there's one thing that any woman can do wherever she is that can greatly increase her chances of meeting her Mr. Right. And it is a tool that I like to call, Are You My Real Love? And it's one of the 9 tools that come as part of the On the Path program that we have here at Finding My Real Love. How it works is, wherever you go throughout your week, the bank, the grocery store, the cafe, walking down the street, you just kind of scan around, pick out a couple of guys, and ask inside your head, are you my real love? Or is it you? And this is really important because as single women, we have a lot of responsibility. We have a lot of things in our mind just to get through the basics of our life. So as you're going through your daily or your week, you might be thinking about money or work or food or this or the house or whatever, and you're not really thinking about love. You're kind of closing the door on that possibility in those arenas. But when you start to open yourself up energetically to that possibility, wherever you go, the universe starts saying, oh, okay, she's open now, she's getting ready to receive, let's send her something and see what kind of connections can be made. I have a client who did the On the Path program, and she's in her late 50s, and she's read that tool, and she said, you know, Jessica, it feels kind of silly to me. I don't feel that comfortable doing it, but I will do it while I'm driving in my car. So she's driving around in her car, and she's looking at the men next to her, and she's thinking, are you my real love? Is it you? She starts having a lot of fun. She's telling me how much fun this is and what's going on. I kid you not, less than 2 months later, she's late for a meeting. She pulls into a parking lot, jumps out of her car, starts to run, and literally smacks into this guy. She apologizes, he asks her a couple questions. Somehow he gets a business card out of her. He calls her up, he asks her out. Less than a year later, they have moved in together. They have a beautiful home. She is so beamingly happy. It's amazing. And she tells me that her business has grown bigger than she ever could have imagined. And she believes it's because she has this support and encouragement in her love life that really has given her this freedom to blossom and bloom. So, if you're wondering how to start meeting men, I highly suggest you trying out this Are You My Real Love tool. So everywhere you go, pick out a few guys, ask that inside your head, and start noticing what's going on. It might even also change your perspective on men, because you might surprise yourself and go, oh, I wasn't picturing a guy that young, but maybe, or I never thought I'd date a bald man, but maybe. And you start really opening up to those possibilities around you. I'm Jessica Sabatini from FindingMyRealLove.com. Remember, real love is out there. Never settle for less.